Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. R.J. Barrett and the New York Knicks. Let's talk about it. Alright, YouTube. Before we get started, y'all already know what to do. You have to do the do. Now let's do the do. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Definitely leave a comment, especially tonight. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about, what y'all thought about R.J. Barrett's game, as I like to call him, Star Barrett. Now let's get right into this game. Zion Williams and Brandon Ingram was out tonight, and let's just say we lucky because the Knicks made it the Knicks never relinquished the lead, but it seemed like every time we took a double-point lead, the Pelicans made a run. But the Knicks hung on tonight, and they got the win as they did the other night. But this one wasn't as close, or it wasn't as bad. The Knicks, they prevailed. They came in. They took a excuse me for a second. They took a, in my opinion, they probably came in this game prepared to play Brandon Ingram, and then once they found out, because it was like a late-minute scratch, they came in with a whole different level of confidence, which they shouldn't have. They got to take every game serious. I'm not saying that they didn't take this game serious, but they have a tendency to get too relaxed in the middle of the game. Like I said, R.J. Barrett, I didn't even say nothing about R.J. Barrett. I said Zion Williams and Brandon Ingram was out tonight. Both of them have injuries. Well, Ingram played last night. Matter of fact, he's their leading scorer. He averages 25 points a game. He shoots 47% from the field and 48% from downtown, and he averages four assists and 75% from the free throw line. So his 25 points probably would put the Pelicans over the top tonight, because Julius Randle had another off night. And that's the thing I like about this team so far. When Julius Randle is not having a good night, and he haven't had a good night in the last 2 or 3 games, other players pick up. And this is why we went out and got Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier. We can say that Kemba Walker really just fell in our lap. There wasn't really no plan. Don't let anybody get you fooled. There wasn't really no plan for the Knicks strategy management to go out and get Kemba Walker. That was a gift. And this is why I'm saying this might be a blessed season, especially the way to get season started off. And I'm gonna say something like, I don't know, like I ain't trying to get overzealous, especially with the wins we getting. I had a premonition, you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like everything is kind of falling into place. Like if the Knicks can go on a 10-game winning streak to start the season off, what would the talk around the NBA, around the league, what would it be like? Tonight's game was a good game, but it also was a game that the Knicks needed. You know what I'm saying? They got to stop coming and treating inferior teams like a walk in the park. They got to be more serious. R.J. Barrett, and I don't mean to get off subject or topic, but I did predict that R.J. Barrett would have a 30-point game somewhere down this line this week. When last time I said Julius Randle had his 30-point game, Evan Fournier, and we just hoping that Kemba Walker came out and exploded for 19 points. Then the other night, 21 points. Tonight, also 21 points. Matter of fact, I'll get into the score. The stats of Evan Fournier, Kemba Walker, Julius Randle, and the players, because I want to talk about something else. You know what I'm saying? About the draft. Not this year's draft, not this past, but the 2019 draft. Did the Knicks make a smart move, or did the Knicks luck out? I'm going to get into it. Let me hit you with the player stats for this game, and then I want to talk about that. All right. Come over here real quick. Excuse me 1 second. This was a good game, interesting game. Like I said, every time the Knicks took a double-digit lead, the Pelicans worked their way back in it. But what I liked about this game, that the Knicks never gave up the lead. We took the lead from the beginning of tip-off all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't have to get to that. We were looking nervous because it was a 6-point lead, but it wasn't as bad as it looked. I'm just going to be honest. They make their moves. But Julius Randle got to start making. It always seemed like Julius Randle make one bad mistake, and once he make that one mistake, it just trickled down. Like everybody else start fucking up. I mean, excuse my language. But Julius Randle, he continued to lead the teams in minutes this year, not in points so far. Well, actually in points also, but not in the last couple of games. Julius Randle played 38 minutes. He had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He went 4 from down from the field. He went 2 for 2 from downtown. He didn't get to the free throw line, no blocks, no steals, and he had 2 turnovers. Now, this was a good game from Julius Randle. I'm going to be honest with you. He wasn't forcing anything. You could say it was efficient because he didn't go out and try to do too much. He only took 9 shots, making 4 of them. So, he knew I don't know what's going on with Julius Randle right now. Maybe he's going to come out with a little funk. But the thing about what I like about this team is that we have a lot of firepower. You know what I'm saying? One man ain't on, the next man step up. Evan Fournier, he had another sneaky game, but this wasn't a sneaky game. It was a good game. Played 37 minutes, 19 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. He went 6 for 14 from the field, hitting 5 out of 8 from downtown. Also, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 block, 2 steals, 2 turnovers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, before I go on to R.J. Barrett, a lot of people, and our defense have fallen off a little bit, but a lot of people expecting the Knicks just to really slip off, fall off to the sea or whatever you want to say, because we got rid of Elton Payton and Reggie Bullock. But Evan Fournier came in. The defense, y'all know how the defense is. But the points, man, I'd rather take these points because Evan Fournier is not playing bad defense. I mean, the Knicks together as a group collectively, they're not bad as a defensive team. They got to tighten up. But Tibbs got these guys playing defense, and that's the thing about a lot of people not giving this team credit for. Because a lot of these guys is not known for defense, but if you check our stats on defense, I will get to that later on, you'll see how Tibbs got this team playing. Evan Fournier had, like I say, 19 points. Now let's get to my man, RJ, like I used to say, and I like to say, Star Barrett. Yeah, he played 36 minutes, 35 points. He had 8 rebounds, 6 assists. That's a career. Actually, these are career highs, you know what I'm saying? Well, he tied his career high in assists, and his points, 35 points, is his career high in scoring. He went 12 for 18 from field, which was very efficient shooting. 6 for 8 from downtown. He had 5 from 6 from the free throw line. He had no blocks, no steals, but 1 turnover. And I'm not going to fault the man for the game he had tonight. Turnover. Kemba Walker. The last 2 games, I mean, he come at his average, hit 19 points, 32 minutes he played, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. He shot 6-11 from the field, 4 from 7 from downtown. Also hitting 3 free throws from the line. He had no blocks, 4 steals, and 3 turnovers. Mitchell Robinson, another solid game, but Valanciunas was giving it to Mitchell Robinson. I was just thinking to myself, watching Valanciunas play, if we had a center of Valanciunas' stature, you know what I'm saying, someone who can score, because he can score in the paint. He's a double-double machine, you know what I'm saying? Every night he's going to get you a double-double on rebounds and on points. If we had somebody like that coming in the backup, the Knicks would be an elite team. I'm just gonna say it like that. We can keep Robinson and the starting lineup for that defensive purpose when he come off the bench, because Valanciunas do lack on defense, as it was proven. I mean, he have the size and he get the rebounds, but he don't contest many shots. And as you see on our play, Kemba Walker went right to him with a floater because he wasn't worried about him getting blocked, because I don't know, they know the league, players know each other. They, you know what I'm saying, coaches may say something, but players know each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's get down the line. Mitchell Robinson had 8 points, 5 rebounds. He shot 3 from the field. He didn't, Mitchell Robinson don't take no 3, so reason for me to mention that. He got 2 for 2 from the free throw lines, which was good because he's like a 60% free throw shooter. He had no blocks, which is odd this game. No steals and 1 turnover. Taj Gibson continued to play good. I mean, at first, I didn't really like this signing. I have to be honest with you. I thought it was due to more favoritism, you know what I'm saying, being that he knew Tibbs and he played for Tibbs not only in Minnesota, but also in Chicago. So I just was thinking, he wanted to give the man a job because he's like probably an alum, So he had 13 points. He played 21 minutes, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. He shot 5 from 8 from the field. He had 1 of 10 from downtown. He missed 3 from the free throw line. He had 1 block, 1 steal, and 1 turnover. Derrick Rose had a bad night, but he made a timely 3 to get the Knicks going at one point. He played 15 minutes with 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He shot 2 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from downtown. He didn't make it to the free throw line, no blocks, no steals, and 1 turnover. Oliver came out, and he did about his usual. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing what he did when he first got on the New York Knicks and coming out damn near averaging 20 points for the first 6 games. But that's to be expected because we have Evan Fournier and Kemba Walker. But he's on our second bench. But our bench be doing good. I'm going to get into all the stats about that. Matter of fact, let me see. I don't want to just, get my stats to prepare for you right here. You know what I'm saying? About the game and get back into the game. Burks, he had 10 points, played 13 minutes, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He went 3 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from downtown, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, no blocks, no steals, no turnovers. Quickly, 3 points. He only played 11 minutes. He didn't really get any action. Toppin had 1 point, going to the free throw line and going 1 for 2. He played 10 minutes. So that's about the Knicks. Let's go and check what the Pelicans did. Valanciunas, like I said, Valanciunas, he usually averages 17 points. Yeah, he averages 17 points on 41% shooting from the field and 33% from downtown and 2 assists. But tonight he was a star, and he was a star for New Orleans. I'm gonna be honest. He had 27 points in 33 minutes. He had 14 rebounds. As I said, the man's a walking double machine. He had 4 assists. He went 10 for 15 from the field. He went 1 for 3 from downtown. He had 6 for 7 from the free throw line. No blocks, no steals, and 2 turnovers. Like I said, he's not a shot blocker. He really don't contest blocks. So that would be, that's his one weakness, that he doesn't block shots. If he was a shot blocker or even a half decent shot blocker, this dude would be getting millions of dollars. He would be an all-star every year. Their leading scorer usually is behind Brandon Ingram is Devonte Graham. He usually averages 18 points and he shoots 44% from the field. But tonight he had 17 points in 32 minutes, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. He went 6 for 21 from the field. The Knicks was on him. He got 17 points, but he was hoisting up a lot of shots. He went 2 for 9 from downtown and 3 for 3 from the free throw line. No blocks. He had 3 steals and 1 turnover. The Pelicans have 5 players in double digits. Actually, 6 players. I'm not going to go all down the line with them because I'm a New York Knicks fan. But Josh Hart, he surprised me tonight because he usually averages 5 points. But he came out and dropped 16 points and 8 rebounds. He had 2 assists. He went 6 for 8 from the field. But another interesting player tonight was Kira Lewis. He came into the season averaging the last 5 games 3 points, and he actually exploded for 12 points in 16 minutes with 3 rebounds and 3 assists. He went 5 for 10 from the field and 1 for 2 from downtown. He had 1 from the free throw line. 1 from free throw line. No blocks, no steal. He had 2 turnovers, and he actually played like the player that I seen in college and that I was very intrigued with. And I thought about the Knicks should have, went that route at one point. Last year's draft, but I don't know, but it's interesting. The Knicks, as a team, they shot what? Let me get down to the start. As a team, they shot 52% from the field, 3-point. They went shaking. The Knicks is killing. The Knicks is number 1 in 3-point shooting. They moved up from their other stat where they were just hovering around second place, third place, but they're now number 1 in 3-point shooter. They shot 58% from the field and 3-point. They went 80% from the free throw line. They had 12 turnovers, 22 assists, and 37 rebounds, 4 blocks, 7 steals, and 21 personal fouls, no technical fouls. New Orleans, I'm going to be honest with you. If you were to look at the stats, the Pelicans should have won this game. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna hit you with some stats, and you tell me. From the field goal, they shot 46%. They shot 33% from the three-point line. They shot 92% from free throw line. They had 11 turnovers. They had 30 assists. They had 43 rebounds. 12 of them rebounds coming on offensive rebounds. The Knicks only had 5 offensive rebounds. They had 3 block shots. The Knicks they both had 7 steals apiece. 24 personal fouls. They both have no technical fouls. But this is what I'm talking about. On fast break points, the Knicks only had 6 fast break points. 6 fast break points. To their 24 points in the paint. We only scored 36 points in the paint. They scored 52 points in the paint. We had 15 turnovers to their 17 turnovers, as I just mentioned. Our bench only scored 32 points. They bench matched our points exactly with 32. So, I don't know. And the way they was cutting to the rims, I mean, the Knicks pulled this win out, which I'm happy they did. But this was a shaky game, but this was also a good game. Another game that just put us down to another victory. And I ain't going to put us down. Put another victory where I want to say put it to smack down on them Knicks haters. That's what I meant to say. Excuse me. But the Knicks got we got the Raptors Monday, and then we got the Pacers on Wednesday, and I'm really looking for that game against the Bucks. But I don't know, because the Bucks haven't been playing the way they supposed to be playing, being that they're the NBA champions. But I don't give a damn. A win is a win. Like tonight, a win is a win. The Raptors, they down the bottom. So I don't know. These 3 games, I don't know. The Knicks go out and play like they're supposed to and stop having these defensive lapses. We can start this season off on a good 8-1. You know what I'm saying? We come out this week and knock these 3 teams off next week. You can be 8-1, and you would have to hear a lot of chatter. If not, it's just plain hating by the new everybody else out there. So I don't know. Like, I just want y'all to hit me up in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think about the Knicks game tonight. What they need to work on. We all know the defense and concentrating and keeping their mind set, you know what I'm saying, going down the line. But they didn't give them the lead, so it's some progress, you know what I'm saying. They came out and played a good, strong game. All right, my fellow Nick Cave dwellers. With that being said, I want all of y'all out there to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.